Fire hazard :3. Okay, thank you. Alright, this was a recent creation of a giant railgun that's programmed to try to snipe the AI. If you haven't seen the first episode, I highly recommend you watch it or you'll be kind of lost here. I got a lot of very, very good, very interesting, and likely very difficult to implement suggestions, but I want to do this idea justice, and I will be doing those suggestions today. However, it was having a weird issue, couple of weird issues, in fact, that made it not work, so today I'm going to try to address these using all of the very helpful and very difficult to implement sounding suggestions that were made. So, the true one-shotting is not really going to be possible, but we're going to make it have a higher fire rate so it can saturate the thing with its shots. Jesus Christ. So we were calculating the bullet drop using, like, benchmarks that we tested, because the drag is just way too complicated to actually test out. So I did that off camera and I retested out of our new and much, much higher fire rate. So now our new, much higher fire rate cannons will work. Yeah, never mind. We don't need cooling. Because, apparently railguns don't need to cool. Don't ask me. So for a quick demonstration to refresh your memory, you lock on and nail it straight through. Oh, and I think we knocked the AI out. Yep. We successfully knocked the AI out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Granted, this is a ship that keeps its magazine next to the AI, so take it with a grain of salt. This will be a much, much better measure. The basking shark. The first thing we need to fix is this jitter, how inconsistent it is. Now, I have gotten a lot of very, very in-depth suggestions on how to solve the jitter. I'm gonna work on some of these. Ever notice how lemon-scented stuff doesn't smell like lemon? Like, at all? So we're going to estimate the position right here. So we're going to add the current estimated position into the table, but if our thing is too big, then we're going to remove the first one, so it's going to be like a Q. Okay, now it's working. Okay, so now I'm going to edit this out. Now it's not working. Now it's working. What? And now if I do that, now it's broken. And I can't clear the log, so I'm gonna restart. What? Alright. What? This isn't a real fucking error. Unexpected symbol near equals. Oh yeah, my one equal sign. Oh my god. There. There. There is some tiny dash right there somehow. What the fuck? Thanks, Google AI. Bro. Oh no, zero's nil because Lua has to be fucking weird. Okay, cool. It's actually changing. So I think the Q is working. What we want it to actually be is the last 3 seconds. So it's gonna be 120 frames. Hopefully this doesn't lag. Perfect. Honestly, this low pass filter stuff might not be entirely necessary. Alright, it's smoother. Now we just need to do the exact same thing for velocity. We'll do Cyphrin, whatever's idea. We'll do his idea of the array being velocity and then position. I don't know about acceleration though. Yeah, we're gonna have to derive acceleration from. I don't know how. We could do acceleration based off of last velocity, current velocity, but I don't know if we need it yet. Let's just make a vector 2. We're now averaging velocity and position. All right, we're decently smooth right now, but once we add this, it should be like clean data. Fuck. There is no vector 2. I guess it's not capital 0. We are really scraping it. Every little thing that can go wrong. God damn it. Oh, this issue is because we still have old shitty data saved. Oh. Look at that. It's so smooth. What's our fire rate, by the way? 2.8 seconds per shot. Okay, so we're gonna make it so it's 3 seconds. It'll shoot every 3 seconds. Instead of every 8 seconds, it'll be every 3. Okay, so now that we're a smaller shell, we have worse accuracy, but is this trying to shoot? I need to see better to see if we can identify. Is it still shooting near? It is still shooting near some important shit. I don't know if that's the AI, though. Should shoot every 3 seconds, no? What the fuck? Why won't these shoot? Why aren't you shooting? I'll have to come back to this later, but we need to figure out why none of these are firing. Other than the first one. Correctly. This doesn't fire it correctly. Oh. It immediately sets the track count down, so then it goes to the next weapon after firing. And it goes, oh wait, our track count's at 0. We're not gonna do it. That's the issue. We have to do it after iterating. This will work now. I'm confident. This is like 2 days later. I jumped back and immediately the solution. That's sometimes the best way to fix a problem, is to just leave. And good. It's nice and broad. So it's like a shotgun, so it's eventually going to hit the AI, which is what we want. Oh, we weren't tracking correctly. I see. We weren't tracking correctly because we restarted the thing after it was damaged, so it didn't recognize it as the basking shark since we were measuring based off of the ship volume. This should rip through to the AI pretty quickly. This is where the AI is, right? No, we're still way behind. Is it backwards for some reason? Like, all of these are aimed, like, straight backwards. Oh, because of the position estimate is now rolling over 3 seconds. The position estimate is taken over a rolling 3 seconds, so it's going to be 3 seconds behind. So we're going to want to add velocity times 3. And take the estimated time to hit. And it's going to be, because of its averaging, it's going to be 1.5 seconds ahead. So we're just gonna add a second and a half. And let's see if that works. I mean, that looked good. That looked promising. Also, Jesus Christ, this thing chews through so much energy. It hit. It hit the AI housing. That was the solution. Come on. It's punishing the AI. Slowly bashing through it. But... holy shit. I need more energy reserve for the testing. It's certainly crippling the AI. There it goes. It works! It's a lot less... it's not quite our one-shot dream that we had in the first round, but... I am a huge fan. And this is going to be good. This is like a huge advantage. Railguns are already one of the strongest weapon types in the game. Perfect. And... holy shit. Oh man, it's so close. Now let's min-max the turret a little bit. We don't need as many magnets anymore. What's the maximum rail draw of this shell? 112,000. Honestly, I kind of like the more reasonable railguns. Let's be reasonable. Alright, so we only need 14,000 per second. Oh. Oh, we actually needed more chargers. Interesting. That's enough. Now we want to house it and mount it on a ship. Oh my god. Oh my god, this thing can go high. That's a little bit insane. Goofy ass sniper rifle. But... god damn, is it insane. I think every good big turret needs to have some surface stuff. It needs to be like walkable. You can't tell me this doesn't, like, sell the size of the turret. If we do flipped railings, it might look like a, yeah, like a cage, one of those safety cages so you don't fall backwards off the ladder. Alright. Color's a little awkward because I just threw a random color on it, so that when I, save and copy it, it's gonna look nice, but... I want to add this to a boat. We could use this pre-existing hole. This pre-built hole and put a sniper the size of its deck on it. Oh, it's peak. Oh, it's peak. Oh, it's sinking. Oh no. I'll go with this one. Because I don't want to make like a whole unique hole just for this. I'll use a built-in. Oh god, it's a huge gun. Oh god, this ain't gonna work. I'm now hating these guns. I want to make them... I want to completely rejigger them so that they're actually like, you know, have a below deck section. Now we just armor it up. I'm not sure I like this as much as my other turrets. I don't know if I captured that. I really like the way these look. As like a bulky, grounded sci-fi turret, but I don't think I'm gonna recapture that. I'm going for a very similar vibe, though. Now we need to add some decorations to this barrel because it looks a little ridiculous right now. What the acoustic sensor? Okay. I like the way this looks. Oh, look at that. We can make this one so much lower too, which will make it less top heavy. It's perfect. Oh, it looks so much nicer. They're so much smaller. They actually fit on the fucking deck. We could have another one right here. It would fit perfectly. To be so vulnerable. Like right here. Oh, but that would be too vulnerable. This is a somewhat serious ship because this is actually like strong tech. Right? We got... Oh, Titanic. What the fuck happened? I guess we did not have the buoyancy. This is the most disgustingly normal boat I have built in, literally ever on my channel. I'm just loving the general shape of this. Since it's railguns and everything, I wanted to make it more, like, futuristic by rounding it off. I think it's kind of cool. Also, the sloped observation deck on the smokestack is kind of a unique touch. Wait, so the 5 meter on the large is 36,000 max thrust. The 5 meter on the medium is more. Why? The only downside I see is that it's a weaker shaft. We don't need a lot of GPPP because there's not many detection components since these are mostly for anti-air. All of these railguns are just automatically aimed. I need something to chew through this. Oh god, it sinks! I forgot I've removed all water pumps. Alright, we're just gonna dot these turbines around the entire place. Come on. Oh, that's good. I think that's good enough. That'll last a while. It is sadly top heavy and will just slowly capsize. So I think the easy solution is less alloy all the way down here. I still haven't got over my bad habit of putting the Citadel too high in the ship. We are cheating with active stabilizers. This is its first proper combat test. Now actually taking damage. We haven't even given this active defenses yet, but god damn, it sits so low. How the fuck do I fix this? I want to refit all of this into alloy so it's lighter, but that'll take so much work. And we're beached because I didn't set its required depth right. Gotta redo all this, don't I? I'm just gonna manually redo that with metal or alloy. We're gonna do this. Remove it. Nope. Remove it. Boom. And now we create another one. Paste the prefab. We're going to armor refit it. Boom. And now... Huge. I could do something kind of cool and unique. I'm gonna try something kind of cool and unique. Okay, this is kind of cool. I don't know how much I like it, though. There we are. Now it's no longer submerged. It's kind of unique. It's interesting. It's not great. How does our CWiz work? You know, it works sometimes. Oof. Oof. What kind of hole have we bored into the AI? Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh. AI is dead. Get fucked. I think it was really... Oh, god dang it, there's more. I think it was really, really overkill to add, like, the quadratic math and the filtering. But I'm glad I did it. Just so I could say I did it. Got to add shields. This is a high-tech ship. Of course it needs shield. Oh, my shield's got a little shield of heavy armor and then some surge protectors. So I'm gonna make these like smart shields. I'm gonna use a breadboard. The shield's gonna be off normally, and then it's going to turn on the shields only on the side where there's a ship. All right, kind of shrink wrapped the shields here, bare minimum, and it's taking up 6,000. So that's a reasonable amount, especially because we're gonna half it. So it's gonna be 3,000. So we're actually gonna be covering. This steam turbine up here is going to cover the cost of the shields. Nice, nice. So it won't affect the railgun's function at all. So it's a simple check. Bearing over a certain amount, bearing over 0, bearing under 0. No target. Alright, so if we have someone on that side. We got it backwards. All right. Boom. Sets up shields. But if crossbow on this side, turn on these shield. Ooh, smart shields. Stupid crossbone. Very stupid crossbone. So it's really not that good because these guns are really not that good. Either way, I'll leave that for a future episode, or I'll leave that for you to make like a proper min-maxed, good functioning ship. But I do kind of like this ship. I'll call this a success. I'm happy with the way it turned out. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and yeah, thanks for watching.